everybody, welcome back to a toy review unboxing. Mary is here.
Hello.
Usually not in these, but I thought why not? She should do this one. I think she'll enjoy it. So while we were on our vacation in Vegas, we got an awesome email from Big Mo Toys, and they thought, hey, we have this cool thing we think you'd like, so can we send you one and you review it on your channel? I looked at it, I was like, yeah, you can send me one, because that looks really awesome. I will have a link in the description so you can check these guys out and a link straight to Amazon if you want to pick this particular item up. But basically, we have, what does it say on the front? Does it say the same thing on the front?
TransTruck Engineering.
TransTruck Engineering. So, we'll try not to use the TF version here, but I think you guys are going to get the idea of what this is. And obviously it's not, you know, the Hasbro version or anything, but that's fine because this thing actually looks really, really cool. Look, basically it's a bunch of transforming construction vehicles into robots that combine into a giant butt-kicking robot, and I'm kind of excited about that. Because this, we'll say it, why not? The Transformers version, this actually looks way cooler than what it was, but that was one of my favorite things as a kid. So as soon as I saw this and saw the detail, it just looks really, really nice. Okay. And this is really heavy. 5 tractor trucks turn into 5 robots, turn into 1 super robot. An assortment of construction vehicles that transform into a mega robot.
The question is, are there instructions?
There better be. But yeah, so Big Mo's Toys, very, very cool. Yeah, I tell you what, will you get it started? I'm gonna check just real quick, just so I can give you guys a price on this thing. Sorry about that. We've been running through a bunch of boxes and I let it slip away from me. Anything kind of cool about the unboxing? I like, by the way, just real quick, I like that it has the handle.
Yeah, it has a handle.
I think that's pretty cool.
But yeah,
it's gonna be a little bit.
it looks like. Okay, there we go.
Oh wow.
So yeah, these are good size. Oh, okay, we do have instructions.
Good, good. Yeah, these are sizable, man. That is gonna be a giant super robot.
So, there we go.
And this is and it's $39.99. And as of right now, there's 13 left in stock.
How much again?
$39.99.
That's not bad.
I was gonna say
that's less than $10 a bot.
Yeah, and these are these like good metal? Like, well, no, I guess they're kind of plastic, but they're a heavy plastic.
Yeah. But they want me to.
Yeah, because we're gonna totally build this thing. We're gonna have some fun playing. We'll check out each vehicle and bot. Woo! I don't need that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice.
So I got the claw thing.
Beep, beep.
What's it actually
beep,
called?
Beep, beep. Yeah, let's keep that handy so we can see what's what, because we don't know. Okay, so that's a tractor.
Yeah.
Oh, these are cool, man.
And of course, you got a dump truck.
Yeah, I got the dump truck. Ooh, Fire King, it says on the front.
So now, here comes the dilemma with these things. It's going like, okay, how do I not break it?
Well, just be careful and leave it put together so you can show it off in vehicle mode, and then we'll...
Yeah, so I think I did, but I'll do it again.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my dump truck. Oh, that's cool. These are nice, dude. Hero of
and with a Titan emblem that's not quite a other thing emblem.
Oh, right. No, this is really cool. So here's the dump truck. We'll go ahead and show that one off. If it'll stop focusing on Mary's face. There we go. Don't transform yet. No, we got to show off the vehicles. Then we're going to work through the transformations.
Okay, fine. Well, put it back.
Put it back like you found. Put your toys away. I'll show you the bottom. That's really cool. And again, these they aren't metal, but they feel like, oh, they have some metal parts. That's what it is. Some parts are actually metal and some parts are plastic.
That must be the parts that get more wear.
That makes sense, but that's really cool, man.
In that case, that's die-cast metal.
Yeah, and that's where the weight is coming from. But that's good, that's good. That way they aren't going to totally just break apart on you. I feel like Christmas, honestly. These are nice.
Okay, I got the bulldozer.
I got this thing.
That is a crane, I think?
Crane? Crane? Yep, crane. And the cab is die cast, so that's cool.
So, come on, you. Here we go.
Body hand, cool. Man, there's so much articulation in these too. These will be interesting to see how they transform. Awesome. I think these are supposed to be good guys because they all have the word hero. Oh yeah, and they definitely roll.
That one rolls.
Well, some better than others.
This big guy, he's got wheels on him, but he's not really meant to roll.
Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky rolling too, but again, it's fine. They totally roll, but not as good as that a dozer did, or whatever that one was called. Oh, I thought she's getting cutesy with me, but she's just reaching for the next toy. Yeah, I love that she loves them too.
The cement mixer.
Yeah, I can't see his name over there. It's the one thing your knee's hiding.
They're calling it a cement truck.
Okay. That's in that box.
We just call them cement mixers.
Oh, these are cool, man. I can't believe they just sent this to us for free for review because this is really nice.
This guy's wheels are super tight. On one side, the other side's pretty loose.
Okay. And they showed me another thing they have, but it's not my jam. I mean, it's a cool looking toy, but it's like, you know, preschooler, like cash register playset kind of thing. So apparently they make some, you know, a variety of cool stuff. But I will definitely put the link to this in the description so you guys can check that out for sure. Nice. So now's gonna come the fun of us figuring out the construction, or the transformations.
Okay, so let's see, who do we... Oh, I got one for each. Do we have one for each one? It looks... maybe?
Hold on, we're figuring... I guess we... Okay, these are definitely separate, because I've got the... I can't remember what's what. I've got the tractor right here. Show you that. Cool.
Oh, so I've got the tractor right here, too.
Well, on the back, it's showing you how to make them combinable, or is maybe. And then that's...
We're so confused.
I'm a little bit confused, but we haven't had a chance to really look this over. And then here is the... Okay, there's one on the back here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that one has one on the back, too. So these are the individuals. The big sheet is to transform them into...
Okay.
Okay, I didn't realize they were front and back here. I think we showed all of them. Now we've moved these around. I don't know what we showed and what we didn't. I'm sorry if we missed one. But while she's working on that, I'll work on the dump truck. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is where we really need like a top-down camera.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll actually do a cut.
All right, so I think I've got the first one done here.
Yeah, she's won the first round.
This is the tractor. Come on, focus.
Sorry, I can't tell I'm in the shot because I'm having... What?
So, there's this guy.
Oh, okay, I turned the whole thing around.
This can turn around. There's a little bit of articulation in this arm here. This arm, not so much. You can do this. And it can go up and down, but for some reason it's locked in like this, so it can go this and that, but you cannot move like that. And it kind of feels like he should be holding something in that case, but I'm not sure what. But even so, there's no way to put anything in his hand there. So, and his head swivels. And that's pretty much it for his robot transformation. But again, if they're all this size, we're gonna have a huge robot. So
I'm still working on mine. So
I'm working on the bulldozer next.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, I think I got mine. I'm having a little bit of trouble with arms. But he is pretty cool. But I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like those should fold in somewhere. The instructions are mostly clear, but I do feel like there's a spot or two that's not being as clear as it could be. So that would be my first complaint. Hopefully my only complaint, but that took me a little bit longer than it should have. A lot of it was intuitive once I kind of started just going with the feel. But the arm thing, unless I'm just missing something, the arm thing is weird. All right, well anyways, Mary's still working on that one, so I will move on to the, which one can I do? I'll move on to the cement mixer.
Okay, I got the bulldozer done. All right, so there he is. Now, I have to say, I had a hell of a time with getting his arms into place because where they snap in down here was so firm. I just realized I'm basically pointing. I was pointing. Sorry, but in any case, where he was attached right there to get him to fold up to where his arms could be in the front here, it was super tight. I was like so afraid I was going to break them because I had, you know, the Transformers back in the 80s and I pretty much broke them all at some point because they did snap after a while. So that is like a constant fear with me, is that I'm going to be a little too aggressive in transforming and accidentally snap something.
Yeah, I've run into one or two of those. I actually took just the tiniest, I can't even show you, it's so small, piece off of a cannon accidentally, but I think that might have just already been loose. I mean, again, for the most part, these are pretty cool so far. You know, it's a review, so we're just pointing out what little flaws we find. And one thing I would say is I understand you want to cut down on cost with the instructions, but I think where they're black and white, that's hurting. Like, the image could be black and white, but I feel like I need the arrows to be a color or something. Because sometimes the arrows of how you're supposed to move something are blending into the design and I'm missing things.
Yeah, a little bit maybe.
Again, I mean, minor criticism so far, but...
Unfortunately, my next instructions are on the other side of his.
Well, I feel like I'm close to this, so we'll be right back. Okay, I finally got the dumpster. Dumpster? Not dumpster. Cement truck.
Yeah.
I don't even know why dumpster. This guy's pretty cool looking, though. I like that you can kind of pose him. Lots of heavy guns. Again, too, I think there's one arrow on the instructions that keeps confusing me because it keeps telling, it's supposed to mean turn the whole thing around. And I keep thinking it's telling me to like twist half of it or something, and that's where I'm getting confused on occasion. So again, it's just where the instructions are in complete black and white. It's making them just a tiny bit harder to read. But I do like that guy. He's pretty cool looking. Pew, 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 pew. And then Mary's working on the last one. Okay, so we'll let her do that.
I am actually, I think I'm pretty much done.
All right, well then I'll just talk about these guys for a minute. They stand really well. Let me play with the ones you've messed with. I didn't get to see yours. Oh, that guy's cool.
Yeah, actually, I figured out this guy mostly without needing the instructions, so... Although I feel like he's missing a hand? Or maybe it's just a blaster.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at your instructions to see. You have them now, so I don't know.
Yeah. Again, where it's black and white, it's kind of hard to tell. But here's the crane. He's got the little blaster thing, and if I can, oh lordy, retracts in. There's his feet. Fits. So now here's going to come to the fun part.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll just take a break and we'll do this, but
Maybe.
Actually, he's pretty cool looking too. You kind of got the cooler looking ones. Mine look kind of cool, but yours look cooler.
I'm trying to see if, I'm not sure if he's going to stand up. Maybe I should leave him like that.
Maybe you should have read the instructions. I know, I had them, you couldn't. Okay, as individual transforming bots, overall, I'm going to still give these things kind of a high score because they are very cool. They are mostly well made. Like I said, I think our only complaint is there are spots where you feel like you're going to break it, but then you don't. And really, you know, so minor nitpicks about that and then minor nitpicks about the instructions, but we did figure it out. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
This one is maybe a little loose, but then again, she did that one just kind of trying to figure it out since I had the instructions. So that may be part of it. Like, I feel like those legs probably actually twist or something.
Not
But
really.
that's okay.
No,
No, man, I trust you. I know you know what you're doing. All right, well, I think we'll take a quick break, and then we will be back with the built Megabot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we figured out we had to turn all these back into vehicle mode before we could build the big guy. So we're going to build the big guy in a minute. But going back to vehicle mode was actually pretty easy.
For him. For some reason, the two I worked on, I had major sticking points on both of them going like, how the hell does it go back? And that's kind of where the again, color would help, just to help distinguish between different things.
Yeah, different parts.
Because there is a lot of lines there.
Yeah.
The other thing is where it was from one angle, unfolding it was easy, but trying to see how it was supposed to fold back.
Could be a little
particularly
tricky.
in the case of the crane here. Because I was trying to figure out what to do with the arm. It's like, this doesn't fit. And I couldn't see where I had to like fold the fist in to make it fit. So
I would say that's one thing that I don't know. I don't know how kids are going to be able to handle the instructions.
probably better than us.
That's true. They probably have more patience for it, more focus. But you know, again, we're just explaining our experience. It could be different for everybody. I still actually really like these. I still would be happy to, like, if I even got these for Christmas or something, that'd be really cool. So thank you for the Christmas gift, Big Mo Toys. All right, but now we're going to try and build the big boy, who's going to be pretty big. So I don't think there's not as much construction here, it looks like, necessarily.
Yeah.
So I guess we will start working on that then. Do you want to do that one? And I will do this one. Okay, yeah, I think we got it.
Yay!
Actually, that part was a little bit easier than anticipated. Sorry, the card filled up.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, will he not?
He's a little top heavy.
You just have to balance it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the feet are a little...
Well, it's just where his hips are, his hips here are rather well articulated back and forth.
Ah, yeah, they are a little loose in there. Yeah.
Yeah. But him is a little top heavy.
Shouldn't have that extra piece of pie, bro. That's massive, though.
It's bigger than my head.
It is. That is a sizable robot. But that is fun to play with.
My head, this robot.
Oh, our baby.
Is it bigger than your head? You've got a pretty big noggin.
I got a big head. Yeah, it's bigger than my head. That's actually pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I actually quite dig that. You know, he's still got a little articulation in the arms you want to put down.
Yeah.
I don't know how he scratches his butt, but... Cool. Yeah. Alright, that only took like an hour. Not quite. Almost, maybe like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 8:30.
Yeesh. But again, you know, we were being delicate and everything. Overall, I think kids will really like this. I really like it. Mm-hmm. I think this is a cool collector's piece. Yeah, I mean, again, I think our biggest complaint is with the instructions. They do make sense. It's just where they are black and white line drawings, it can be a little, wait, what am I? You know, it takes a little extra figuring out. We did, of course, have to transform them back to vehicle mode, but that was a lot easier. And these transformations were super easy compared to the robot transformations. But I mean, you want it to be a little, well,
yeah.
Some of us like it to be a little bit difficult. You know, you don't want it to be too easy.
Although I don't think the robot transformation will be very intuitive.
No, I thought some of them were more than others.
I just like the fact that the bulldozer was just like, don't do anything, just leave it as a bulldozer.
Yeah, yeah, that's true for the Megabot.
As is.
Yeah, for the Megabot bit. And pretty much the same with the dump truck. You just had to bring out, or the cement mixer. You just had to bring out the big gun. Mm-hmm. So that's cool. All right, well listen, I dig this. I totally think this. Ooh, oh.
Are we a little drunk?
Maybe. Just do it. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, he is a little precarious though in big bot mode. Unless we just did something wrong. I think we got it though.
There's always a possibility we did something wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I dig this. This is pretty cool. If I paid 40 bucks for this, I'd be more than happy with it. And to be clear, I mean, they did give me this for free. They're not paying me, so they're getting my real review. But, you know, when things are free, you're a little more likely to be like, oh, I like it. But still, even if I paid for this, I would think this is absolutely worth the money. Because like she said, that's less than $10 a bot. And they transform on their own, and they turn into things. And it's cool because it's like the actual construction equipment colors, too. Because we never actually had that with the original thingies. Good job, though, Big Mo's Toys. And thanks for sending this to us, because this is really cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I would think I would just put this guy somewhere, but since he's so precarious, I'd probably just do the 5 bots if I'm gonna, like, you know, display them. It depends on how you display it, though, because if you got something where you can lean against, you display pretty nicely.
It's just super glue zips.
Oh, there's that. If you don't actually want to play with them, toys are for playing with, my dear. Okay, well, cool. What about you guys out in the audience? What do you think about this thing? The company will probably check it out, so if you have anything you want to say, they might hear you back and all that stuff. That's always a possibility. So go ahead and comment away. Let us know what you think about this, price-wise, all that kind of stuff. I will have the, like I said, the link in the description below, so you can check that out if you want. Oh, that's kind of cool. And just let us know. Geek out with us in the comments. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Ooh, the battery's going to die. So other than that, though, you guys can click that thumbs up button. You can give us that good old thumb of encouragement, as we do love to be encouraged. And I guess we're going to get out of here and go play some trans bots and have fun doing it. And open up some more stuff, and we'll see you all later.